Let me just open up Twitch to be certain that's working.
I wouldn't have a chair then.
It says I'm streaming Roblox even though I ticked that off for some reason. Alright, hold up. I'm gonna go ahead and take off the noise suppression and lower it. Okay. So, we've got the wheels, which the
Might
box
help me.
looks small for a wheel.
Yeah, well, maybe they make you piece them together.
Maybe.
Because, yeah, we've had those before. It does seem small, right?
Which, I don't know if y'all will be able to hear her from over here, but I did turn off the noise suppression thing. This is my mom. She's joining us for the unboxing.
Woo!
Convert the Joy-Con 2 controllers into a pair of steering wheel accessories for playing racing-style games. Okay. And introducing world's smallest SD card. That couldn't be any bit smaller, apparently.
And don't drop that in the floor and let me roll over it with the wheel.
So, and then, of course, the main star of the show here, the Switch 2, which the box is smaller than, you know, the box is smaller than the Switch 1. Both the Switch 1's original box and the OLED model box.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know if it's like them packaging it a different way, or if it's them going, we put less stuff in here so you have to purchase all that separately so we can make more money.
Stuck with the same colors I see, though.
Uh-huh. Same general color scheme and all that. Got the little tabletop. I've never used tabletop mode on this.
They had a whole 2 on it.
Mm-hmm. I've never actually used tabletop mode on the Switch 1. Apparently this is what it looks like handheld, so the screen's bigger.
Well, tabletop mode would be nice, right?
Uh-huh. Okay.
You always open it here, bottom?
That's how it was with those.
Huh. Okay. Oh, I see. It's like in a bowl. Like your hats.
Alrighty. Oh, they did package it a bit differently.
Less cardboard. Save the tree.
Okay. So here is the gamepad. Or the screen at least. Very pretty, very cool. Actually, hold on. You know what I will do real quick before we continue? I will share copy URL and send it to my Discord server. Just real quick. At everyone. Okay. So it is bigger. It is bigger. Hold up. I can do a comparison. Never mind. Hold up. I have to be careful about this. Cords are a little wobbly right now. Okay. Switch 1. Switch 2. Much bigger. So that's interesting. Okay,
I like big.
let's pull this bad boy. Pull this bad boy out.
It's definitely thinner, too.
Mm-hmm. Wow. It looks like an iPad. You know the tablet you have? It looks kind of like the tablet.
Yeah, the Android one.
Okay. It's got some color in here to indicate where the Joy-Cons go. Red and blue.
People like me.
And then the Switch 2 in the back, and it has the stand thingy, which opens up like this.
That also makes it a little kid more friendly, right? So they know where.
Also, before anyone says, yes, I know my nails are long, I have yet to get those done. Oh, you got fingerprints on it. Oh, well, it's mine. It's not gonna harm it.
I was gonna say, do we have to clean it and everything if we just took it out of plastic? Yeah, I guess we do. Lighter, too.
Oh, yeah, much lighter.
I like it that it's much thinner, so it's better in your hand.
Okay. Hold up. Let me get my other Joy-Cons out for comparison to these Joy-Cons. So these are Joy-Cons that came with my OLED Switch, because I got the Splatoon version. Okay. Joy-Con numero uno. Feels very light. Okay. Feels light, but heavier than the Switch one at the same time. I don't know how to explain it. It's definitely bigger, but feels light but heavier at the same time. I don't know if it's because it has more space for my hand to grip onto it that feels bigger. That might be it. My audio is quiet. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. Hold up. There we go. That should be fixed somewhat. Okay, so...
This is different. They didn't have this on the last one.
Yes.
Where did that go?
I think it's the magnet part. Hold on.
Oh, because you can see little things in there. Like prongs.
Oh. Prongs right here, too. So, I think it said the thing is magnetic. It is. I just want to take it off, though. Oh. Bam. And then... Bam.
Huh.
Magnetic.
Probably a lot easier for people to use.
And yeah, thank you for letting me know the audio. So just one more time, just to be sure everyone hears it. This is my mom over here on the side.
Hello.
So we've got a much bigger gamepad compared to the original right here. Much bigger.
Put both of them on another too.
Oh yeah. So yeah, definitely bigger. And the Joy-Cons are bigger as well. Not by like a whole lot, like oh my god, it's huge, but like it's definitely nice. Okay. We got the next Joy-Con up here. And the wheels, I'm still looking at those like, that's small for a wheel. Like, feels like I'm playing like a toy car or something.
And these controllers are bigger, so.
Oh yeah. There's voice chat on the Switch too, as well.
Oh.
I'm already imagining now everyone's cussing everyone out. Do the game right! Okay, so here it is with both these.
I like that it's magnetic, you know. I feel like it'll really help a lot of children.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe old people like me too, right? Like
Yeah, yeah.
arthritis or something.
Oh, yeah, it'll be a big help.
Grandma can play with me.
Grandma, yay! It actually feels like one of those tablets that you have like the fire kindle. Something like that. It's a nice size.
Yeah, I really like that whole bar in the back.
Mm-hmm.
I got the case for my iPad where I could sit up on the desk. I really like that. So I think that's a great feature.
Alright. We're going down to layer 2, ladies and gentlemen.
Dun, dun, dun.
Actually, hold up. Oh, here's the cords. And the straps.
Check out Nintendo optimizing space. Oh, look, they give you colors to choose from.
Uh-huh.
That's new.
Color coordinated, so red goes with red, blues goes with blue. Alright.
Maybe you just do black or white or...
Cool.
That's kind of nice.
Alright, let's see what we got here. So, of course, we got a grip, which I can compare... Actually, I don't have the standard grip at hand. So we'll just use the Switch 1 grip, the new style. Or the Splatoon grip. So, okay. Switch 2, Switch 1, but Splatoon edition. Definitely bigger. I mean, it's also going to be bigger to accommodate for the bigger Joy-Cons and all that, so that's kind of a given, but it's still, like, bigger in the middle here, too. It doesn't have...
So why in that drawer will my blue thing connect?
I don't know. I guess we'll...
Well, you got it in hand.
Okay, hold on. Let's grab these bad boys. Where'd I put it? Right here. Okay. Bam. Bam.
That's nice. Did you have to slide it last time? Like line it
Yeah,
up?
you had to slide it.
That's way nicer. Much
Feels-
more user friendly.
Yeah, especially for people with like big...
tiny hands. I got way smaller hands.
Like
Dad
you have to have average size for the original. Like the original, like it was like a bit small for my bigger hands. And it was too big for your smaller hands. So we were like complete polar opposites.
Yeah, you would have been great at playing piano. Where I was like, stretch the pinky.
And the buttons feel pretty good. I won't lie. Buttons do feel pretty good. I would prefer if they were a little more squishy. But honestly, for click wise compared to squish, it actually feels really nice to click. Alright. This, I am betting, is the dock. Oh, that looks bigger. Bam. Oh, that is nice.
Oh, I like how it's rounded.
Uh-huh.
Look, you won't break no more corners on it.
Shush, it only happened one time. I only dropped it one time.
That's it though, right?
Okay, so if I take this off, take that off, and where is it? Right here. Attach, attach, and there we go. That is what she looks like.
And that looks solid. Doesn't look like easy to tip.
Yeah, no.
Because you don't have to worry about that being bigger,
It's
right?
got the little icon here that will light up when it's connected to the TV to let you know, hey, we're on the TV. Ooh, it has a port on the top. I wonder if that's a charging port. That'll make it a lot nicer to hold in handheld when you're charging. The peel on the Switch 2 is supposed to stay on. What peel? I don't think I peeled anything off, so... Okay. The part on the top is for camera, by the way. Oh! Okay. Sometimes you worry me, Ollie.
That's heavy. Feel that.
Oh. I think this is the charger. Not the charger. The,
Power adapter?
Yeah, the power adapter that you plug in that turns on the thing. Come on. I am struggling to undo a...
That's why I was trying to get them done for you.
Bruh, I'm struggling to undo these things.
You beat me on that one.
I hate these things so much. They're so useful at the same time as they're the most annoying things on earth. And come on, please. How many times did you wrap this thing? There we go.
Do you want all these out, or we put them back in the box?
Yeah, probably have them all out. Whoa.
Oh, they're longer too. I like that.
Oh yeah. How in the world does this go on?
Yeah, keep streaming, buddy.
Oh. There we go. Look at that.
Hey, you got it.
Yeah. Now how does it come off? Oh, you just click the same button. Okay. That's nice, user friendly. Use the same button for everything. Okay. What are you? Kinda. Okay. So you can go in here. But I don't know what to use. You plug into the actual adapter, actually. Hold on. Okay, so you plug into the adapter. What part on this? Oh, it's got the vent on the bottom. That's an interesting design choice. But it does have the little feet that lift in the air
So
somewhat.
what does that tell you?
Don't.
Put it on your bed,
Mhm.
right? Comforters, like make sure it's somewhere solid.
Okay, but how... I'm confused where the power adapter plugs into on this. Is that back supposed to come off? I'm a little worried. The back seems to come off, but I don't know if that's supposed to come off. Oh. Okay, it does come off. So that's where the power adapter actually plugs in. Huh. Alright, cool. So, AC adapter. That's one thing I am not too fond of right here. Is the fact that you have to... There we go. And then you plug it into the adapter here. I won't do setting up on stream because that's going to take some like putting in my passwords and stuff and a lot of mumbo jumbo that's not really gaming. So I won't do that on stream, but I will try to stream some Mario Kart later today. Just want to do a setup thingy. Okay, so the wheels. We'll start off the... Oh, of course, it's got... Did I happen to put my knife in here somewhere? Does this technically work? I don't know where my knife is. Oh! Knife! Oh, hey, found it. Here we go.
I already worked my nail for you.
Mom's, rest in peace, Mom's nail. It'll be missed. The nail fought hard in the battle against the tape. Nail veteran. Oh my god, there we go. Adult proof. Oh. That is really freaking tiny. I'm used like the...
I feel like Donkey Kong driving the car. You see it now?
God, this looks so when I saw the wheels, when I saw the wheel online, I was thinking like the Wii wheels. Remember the Wii wheels that are like this big?
Yeah,
you could like
ones.
hold and stuff.
Isn't that more orange and red?
It's like coral, even.
Yeah, right? I mean, that's cool, but I was like, well, that's kind of more orange.
So... Oh. How do we get it out?
Back in Chicago when I was growing
Oh.
up, they build these big muscle cars. You know, big, huge muscle cars. And they put on this little tiny wheel like that.
Huh.
They steer the car, and you'd be like...
Oh wait, so Ma, it is magnetic, so the perks of being magnetic. Just like that. No button pressing. Put it back in. Bam. Take it out. Bam.
Okay, that's like really... I hope that... It's not gonna be like...
And then turn it all the way back.
Because that's how it was driving the car, you know? It was like, oh my god, because when you're driving, it's not that, you know...
Yeah.
It keeps turning something, it's like really weird, but hopefully in here, you know, right, the dynamics will be different, right? That
Yeah.
the interface will be so close, you probably won't have to move it that much.
And next we have...
$10, I still kill myself.
Next we have the blue one. So, come here, you beauty. I thought that fell off my legs when you picked it up.
picking up stuff behind you.
And just like this one. Come on. Oh, this one's a little picky. There we go. And then we got the... I don't know if you can see the problem I'm looking at right now compared to the other Joy-Con in the... Like, I was okay with this, but like now it's just like... I don't know about that one, Haas. I don't know about that one. That'll be interesting.
And can you have the straps on and then still fit in there? The wrist straps.
Yeah, I know what you mean, but I'm gonna say no on that one.
Yeah, that's why I hold it back here.
So this thing came from GameStop. I got it from GameStop. The other thing that the bundle came with was another Joy-Con grip, but it said charging, which tells you this thing does not charge your Joy-Cons, but this one apparently does. So, oh, of course it needs a knife.
All out.
All out of nails to use.
Yeah, look, see, already broke it.
Okay. If you're a young kid, here's a PA is what they call it or something like that. Like, don't try to. If you're a little kid, get your parent or someone who is able to do this, like a teenager, to use the knives.
Or get your scissors from school.
True,
I'm
Bob.
not pointing.
Yeah, true. Almost forgot to get this one.
Away from you. Yeah, you're showing them safety. And then take the knife right towards you.
Don't be stupid like me. Do not. When you
always
are
do that after you put down a safety
when
thing, right?
when you are doing this, do not do this, and then do like this and stab yourself by accident. Do not be like me.
Thanks, Mom. That's why you're not here for all this stuff.
She's too safe for my liking.
We're too clumsy to not be.
This is a... Okay, so you charge the thing. So I'm guessing you charge the Joy-Con grip preemptively, so when you put your Joy-Cons in it, it keeps them charged. Makes sense. I was worried it'd be like a AA batteries, insert now. Imagine that mid-race or something. AA batteries, put in now.
You gotta remain plugged in while playing.
That can't defeat the purpose of like the Joy-Cons.
That's what I'm saying, right?
But if they're the way I'm thinking, where you have to preemptively charge it, then that's nice.
Start charging.
Start charging.
We got plans.
I tell everyone this is why I don't get wireless headsets, because I know they would die more often than I would actually be using them. So, yeah. Apparently, the charging grip is kind of transparent compared to the non-charging grip.
Both?
Yeah. 2 for 1.
You should have sent you an extra pair of controls.
Oh, that's Nintendo. We're talking about Nintendo. Well,
I
actually,
mean, they give you 2 of that, 2 of these.
Because
seems kind of ignorant not to send an extra one.
Because, Mom, it's number 1, it's Nintendo. Number 2, it's Nintendo.
Well, different colors cost more money.
Number 1, it's Nintendo. Number 2, it's also Nintendo. These can act as 2 separate controllers on their own, depending on the game. So, Nintendo.
Depending on the game, exactly.
I think most games it works for, though. I'm not going to open this right now, because I have a feeling I would spend 20 minutes on stream going, I lost it again!
Red flame.
Try to get it into the thing for like 10 minutes, it won't go in!
Make sure you're not near the heat duct. Flame.
No, I spent $50 on that! It was like $60 just for that alone, so like that'd be like a $50 down the drain. So, it does have an HDMI out and a LAN port. I don't know what LAN does. I'm gonna be honest, I am ignorant in that field. I do not know what LAN does. But I know what HDMI does. So, here we go. Move the wire. I do like that it's magnetic. I was a little worried about it, especially if you drop it and it gets them out of sync or something, but...
Well, what if you drop it and it demagnetizes it?
Yeah, that's what I was worried about.
That's what I've been thinking.
Just don't do what I did like in 2021 where I dropped yours.
Or can you reverse the polarity on them?
Send it to Nintendo?
That would really...
Send it to Nintendo, fix your stuff!
That would really be... right? I mean, because then it wouldn't even stick to anything, right? I mean, can the controllers... Is there any other way that they lock in besides magnets? Like those little grips it had?
I don't...
In the middle, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you did depolarize it, could it still lock in? Like, maybe that's what, like this is for? Or?
I mean, it has this, so I'm guessing so?
Do you think they'd have some backup, like,
yeah.
in case, right?
Your Switch is now inoperable.
I mean, because the first Switch, I mean, how many controllers did they have to replace? So you think they would have learned a lesson, right?
Okay, so I'll probably box up the old Switch. What? Oh. I'll probably box up the old Switch to keep it safe and everything. Oh. So.
Now, can you play your OLED games and your Switch games on this?
Switch 1 and Switch 2 games? Yeah.
Awesome.
I'm pretty sure it's backwards compatible. I think it said with most games. So I don't know if it's
So we literally have two Wii 1 Switches, like literally two of them that nobody's using, and then an OLED one, and now you got a new one.
It's a new console technically.
Hey, I'm just saying, can't we find mine and hook it up somewhere in the house?
So I'm gonna put these side by side for I just knocked everything slightly. Again, be careful where you put your knives, kids. And adults too, because I'm sure there's like an adult. I'm 18 and I did that, so I would fall under that category. Okay. And I'm pretty sure the Switch 1 Joy-Cons can connect to it too.
So what if you had an SD card from your other system? Could you pop it over to this one, or does
I imagine so.
SD, like, you know what I mean? It only takes this certain type of SD. Or
I'm gonna say I think so, but I am not sure. So yeah, here is hold up. Here is the Switch 1 and the Switch 2 OLED model side by side. Need help with the camera? No, I don't. Stop gaslighting me, computer. So yeah, it is definitely much bigger, and it feels more sleek and more well built overall.
Yeah, I really like that it's rounded too.
Like, one of my big things about it was like the Switch 1 and Switch OLED was not that huge of an upgrade.
No.
I only really got it because of the Splatoon 3 design, because I love Splatoon 3.
Yeah, I think that for you is the biggest thing.
Yeah,
which
but
is
like...
okay, because, right, I mean, character content matters.
But
right?
like, if it were not for the fact that Splatoon 3 one existed, I was not planning on getting a Switch OLED. I looked at it and thought it was the stupidest thing in the world to upgrade to.
Charging?
Huh? Oh, no. I don't know which one's the charger. Is it the charger?
I don't know.
I think that's the charger. That came with the box. But yeah, I honestly thought it was really stupid that they announced that. And when they announced the Switch 2 and showed it off, I legit looked at all my friends and I was like, the Switch 2 is what the Switch OLED should have been.
Yeah. I feel like they really kind of got a double spooning on that one.
Yeah. But now they made it a whole new generational console, so the games on there won't play on your old Switch, so now you have to buy it.
Yeah, and I think it's more user friendly.
Yeah.
Young and old, not probably us mid-grade people like me and you, but for at least their sakes it is.
Oh, it uses a USB, I think, was that C? So I can put it in my iPad charger or something. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, well, again, actually let me... Bam, wheel, bam, Again, be careful where you put your knives. Trying to get this on the camera view for y'all to see. There we go. Ooh. So yeah, here is everything for the most part, and the comparison between the Switch 2 and the Switch 1 OLED. All in all, I think, in my personal opinion, I don't think the console is worth like nearly $500 at its base value. Personally, because as much as it is nice and it's a new Nintendo console, a PlayStation is like $500, and that thing's gonna run games way better than a Switch 2 ever will. So, in my personal opinion, it is not worth it. But if you're a Nintendo fan and you're not a pirater, which, for legal purposes, I'm not promoting that here. I don't do it. I personally don't agree with it. You're gonna have to buy it if you want to play the new Nintendo games. You know, then they don't put their games anywhere else. That's like the thing. They have like the exclusivity. You will not find Super Mario on the Xbox or the PlayStation. So if you're a diehard Nintendo fan, you're gonna buy it. Not worth the price that's priced at, but you're gonna buy it if you're a Nintendo fan. But I can admit that it does look nice and I think more well built than the Switch 1. Overall, at least. Only thing I'm a little iffy on is the fact that these are like half the size of a Cheez-It box. What happened to the Wii wheels? I don't have any right now in my hands that I could just pull out at a moment's notice, but look it up. Watch a video on it. You will see what I mean when I say this is...
Yeah, you got
like,
some of the old ones.
Yeah, I just don't know where they are right now. But you will see what I mean when I say that.
Well, it's okay for me, but I feel people with, like, really large hands. And plus, conceptually, right? Like, you're going to have to turn, like, such a small left or such a veer to the right so small.
Yeah.
At least with the bigger wheel, you know what I mean? It kind of felt more real in that sense. Because
Yeah.
you had to turn it a little bit more. Where here, you know, it's going to be a very slight turn.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to be all over. I can just already see that I'm all over the place. Like,
Smash!
no, Donkey Kong, no, but...
I'm pretty sure you can play as a cow in the game.
Oh. Are you insinuating something, son?
Actually, for once, no. For once, no.
That'd be funny, though.
I was not...
You got like a chicken, make your brother a chicken. Be all farm animals. You could be a Billy Goat. You could be one of them fainting goats that are famous here in...
Hong Kong!
Yeah, I mean... They're going out of breed, right? I mean, they're not technically endangered species yet, but it's what they call a heritage species. So, Ollie, you get to be the goat.
My question is it... Okay, they do not include an actual copy of the game. It's a download copy. Mm-hmm. Here's the thing I am worried about that I've talked to my mom about and my friends about.
So I can't borrow your games somewhere to go play them on my Switch either, and that kind of is poopy.
I don't know on that, but...
Well, how could I? I mean, before I could take your game, go down the hall, put it in there, right? Now I have to sign into your account and stuff?
Okay, I don't know on that part. But apparently, I was told that the Switch 2 games, when you pay for them, you don't pay to own them. You pay for the right to be able to play Nintendo's game. Apparently. And they have it set in such a way that if they notice or their system reads that something has been changed, they have the full right break your console just like that. Unplayable.
So when you go, does it download it and leave a copy on your hard drive on there forever? Or is it like plug and play kind of like, not that it's a, really plug and play, but I mean that the hard file's kept in there, you sign into your account and...
I don't know. I have...
Because, like, I'm just asking because for a lot of us people down here in the South, right, and tornadoes, like, You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah.
The power goes out, or like, you know, they bombed Nashville here a couple Christmases ago.
Oh,
right?
yeah,
And all your
yeah.
guys like, we don't get to play for a week, you know. So unless, you know, if you can't get on the internet, you couldn't play the games, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So what if that was the case?
I
Like, you know,
think
you
I
always
heard
have to have internet now to play.
I think I heard somewhere that you do.
That kind of sucks.
I don't know for
Everybody has
sure,
internet
but I
all the
think
time.
I've heard from someone, an acquaintance of mine.
And that's new, because like, what if you come from a house?
Oh
that
yeah,
doesn't
yeah,
have
yeah.
internet?
Someone mentioned it to me because they were talking about not being able to play it on the car ride or something. Like all the games require internet access of some sort to be able to play the game. So I'm a little worried on that one.
Yeah, see, I don't like to always be on, and like, I don't know, this will be the first council, so we'll see, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if I like that, but I don't want to speak too early.
yeah. So in conclusion, very sleek, very nice looking, definitely bigger, and I quite like bigger. The wheels are a little very small for my personal taste, but whatever. I'm sure we can find a way to work with it. With the specs of this console, because it's obviously not going to be as powerful as an Xbox or a PlayStation, I don't see it being worth $450. Again, if you're a Nintendo fan, you're probably going to buy it because this is the only way you can get a Nintendo game legally. But if I were just to look at the price, and if I was a non-fan, and I were just to look at the specs and the price range, and then the specs and the price range of a PlayStation or an Xbox, in my head I'd be like, more powerful games for only $50 more, or, you know, like the same price if you get the bundle. What do you think I'm gonna choose, you know?
That's what I was kind of curious about, like how much power difference is in difference, you know, like, is there a different chip in this Switch and then
I
that
have no
one,
clue.
or-
I have no clue. But yeah, that's my overall conclusion. Very sleek looking, very nice looking, and the magnetic thing is very, very nice, honestly. I mean, I'm worried about some of the backfiring that could potentially happen, but at the same time, where's the red one? At the same time, it is a very nice feature to just put it in like that, pull it out, put it in, pull it out like that. It is a very nice feature.
That's a nice feature. I want to read that out.
256 gigabytes of internal storage. Well, that's what I have right here. So I don't know if that's mentioning this or if that's just for every console.
Well, it says internal, right?
Oh, okay. So you get 256 internal to start with for storage gigabytes.
Some storage used by system. Oh, if that's like Apple. Like,
We took like 100 of your gigabytes just for the
there you
system.
go. And then it's got to update, so you got to leave like, what, 20,
50 or
25
something.
available at all given times. And you need like, what, 10 or 15 just for transfer ratio?
Yeah. So yeah, that's my personal conclusion. Do you have any final words before we end the stream, Mother?
No, I was just wanting to add that bit about the... Because someone always likes to know the storage.
Yeah, that's my conclusion. I will try to stream Mario Kart World later today. I'm not going to stream the setup process and everything because that's just going to be a lot of mumbo jumbo. I'm probably going to have to do passwords and other stuff that I don't want to show on stream.
Here's one other thing that it's kind of... Isn't this different than this is the first time they've made this claim?
Where? Oh, the system update part? System...
It's required now?
System update via internet required to play compatible Nintendo Switch software.
Well, yeah, but the other one.
What?
This one.
Nintendo account and Nintendo Switch Online membership sold separately required for some online features, not available in all countries.
And so now you're gonna have an account and everything, right? So I mean, there's no more just go home, like, you know what I mean? In the old days, even with the older, I'd buy your game at Walmart or wherever, go home, plug that in, and I can play. Where now you can't do that. You've got to have old school people like me don't have a membership or anything, right? Like I have to go get all that.
Imagine being
more
like,
money that you don't plan on necessarily when you open the box, right? It's already $500. What's the membership a year? Me and your sister.
I think it's like $20 for the bare minimum one.
Yeah, but we pay for a year, so it's
we pay
$100.
for a year plus the expansion pass plus the family version. So if we're talking like the basic single person, the most basic pack, I think it's $20 a month.
Well, it's more than that because we pay a year.
Well,
So-
we're talking about the family one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the most cheapest one. It's like $20 a month, I think.
So. So it's not just 500; it's all of that too. And then children can't just do it no more. So your parents are gunning for, you know what I'm saying? Like not parents are always as involved with stuff like this as me.
Yeah.
So, I mean, they're going to have to sit down, take time out.
This
is not as an open plug and play kind of thing. They're not going to open it.
Not like the Ataris or something.
Go down the hallway and just plug it in and play. Like,
yeah, not like the Ataris or the Game Boys
right?
and NESs.
So it's the first time this is
Can you
different.
imagine, like, not in every country. So can you imagine, like, you get your hands on it and then you're like, shoot, I'm in Zimbabwe. Gosh dang it. I'm in those, like, what are those, like islands owned by Britain, like, off the coast of, like, South America? Gosh dang it, they don't do it here.
Well, what about countries that, like, Russia and that limit?
Yeah.
You see online, or where you can go to, like, Russia and China, like, can they do that? Like,
I have no clue, but I will end the stream here, get it all set up, and I will try to stream later today. And I will try to upload this as a VOD as soon as possible if it comes out alright. So, thanks so much for joining for the unboxing. Any farewell words?
Go Gamers!
What was your first console?
Atari.
Which one? Like 2600?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the original. Well, not. I mean.
Well, that's when I got all nostalgic a couple years ago. They came out that big one, but that was...
Yeah, that sucked. Anyway, thanks y'all, and I will see you hopefully later today, or sometime this week.